while since we last interacted on this channel. So I will encourage that if you have not subscribed yet to this channel, hit on the subscribe button. If you are new to, I would encourage you to also subscribe to this channel because we are going to be providing you with very comprehensive lessons on a wide range of um, courses that you would find very useful. We are in very critical times, and today's topic is one that is very critical indeed. Today we'll be looking at digital marketing and e-commerce. It is a topic under MIS. Okay, and MIS we all know is a very complicated course. It's nothing to write home about. But then I've tried to summarize the key topics under digital marketing and e-commerce for your perusal. So I hope that at the end of this screencast, you will be able to understand what digital marketing is, how different it is from e-commerce. You would also learn the basic strategies for digital marketing. And then we would look at e-commerce platforms, global and local ones, as well as m-commerce. And then we would round it up with analytics in digital marketing. So we'll begin by trying to understand what digital marketing is. So digital marketing in its basic form means using digital channels such as websites, search engines, and social media platforms, as well as emails to promote products and services. Okay, we know that the traditional way of marketing has been through radio channels, TV stations, newspapers, magazines, and so on. So digital marketing is the opposite. When you are using digital channels, when you are using the internet to promote your product, that's what we mean by digital marketing. And basically, in doing that, we use these channels, websites, search engines, social media platforms, and also emails, and even in some instances, SMS. Okay. However, e-commerce refers to buying and selling goods and services online. So typically through websites and also applications, mobile applications. So when you use these applications and websites to buy goods and services, that's what we mean by e-commerce. So let's look at the 4 strategies of digital marketing. So digital marketing, there are 4 strategies of it. We have search engine optimization, we have search engine marketing, we have social media marketing. So we are going to take them one by one, and then we will delve into each of them and what they mean. So the first one is search engine optimization. So this is basically optimizing a website to rank higher on search engines. Okay, and we know the primary search engine is Google. We have other search engines that are there, but the predominant one is Google. So when you are trying to optimize your website to rank higher on search engines, then we say you are doing search engine optimization. So this is basically how it works. So there are a variety of websites that provide similar or even the same products and services. Okay, so if you are a clothing brand, you are not the only one that sell or offer clothing. So how do you make sure that when someone searches for a cloth on their mobile phone or using their website, how do you make sure that of the thousands of clothing brands that offer quality clothing, yours comes up on top? Okay, so search engine optimization is key for that. This is how it works. So for search engine optimization, you have to make sure that your website provides quality content. Okay, it loads very fast and that you also use keywords. But don't forget that everybody and how they search for the same thing online. Someone might search for a cloth and they will search it in a different way as opposed to how someone else will search for it. But they all mean the same thing. So you have to make sure that you include all the relevant keywords so that if people search for your product online, they will still find your brand on top because there are thousands of brands out there. Okay. So you have to make sure you provide quality content, use the relevant keywords so that if anyone mentions at least one of these keywords in their search, yours your website will pop up first. Okay. And also you have to ensure that your website loads very fast. And then you can use backlinks as well. So this is an outline of the strategies that you can use to optimize, or the strategies for search engine optimization. The first one is you have to make sure that you optimize your website content for relevant keywords. So just as I was saying, include relevant keywords. So if you are selling um, dresses for females, you can include the keywords like quality dresses, red dresses, you want to look gorgeous. When you include these kind of keywords, if someone searches that gorgeous dresses or the person searches nice dresses, because you have included these keywords, it will make sure that of the thousands of clothing brands, yours, because you included these keywords, the person will be able to discover your website. Okay. Another way is that you have to ensure that your website is mobile friendly because most people use their mobile phones to browse the internet. So make sure that it doesn't take long before your website loads. Ensure that it loads very fast because if it's giving glitches whilst loading, people might just move on to another website that offer the same thing. But don't forget, consumers are empowered now to choose. So if you are not offering them what they want, they'll move on to another. The third way is that you have to use local backlinks. So backlinks basically refers to hyperlinks. More often than not, when you are reading an article on the internet, you will see that there are certain words that whilst reading, you see that those words have been highlighted in different colors. And once you tap, you mistakenly click or tap on those keywords that has been highlighted, it moves you to another website or link. Okay. So that's another way of increasing search engine optimization. When you provide content on your website, make sure that if there is a part of your website content that indicates some key services you offer, you highlight those words so that if the person clicks on those words, it will lead them to another content that you provide on your website. So the benefit of search engine optimization is that one, it gives you higher Google rankings. So if a customer searches for a wide range of products that is within your niche or your industry, Google will rank yours first, okay, so that they will see it. So the person does not need to scroll down before the person sees your website. Another benefit is that it offers organic traffic. Organic traffic means traffic that has not been paid for. So when we say website traffic, means the number of people that visit your website. And this search engine optimization can drive more traffic to your website without you having to pay for it. And one more benefit is that it offers lower marketing costs in the long term. Okay. So unlike ads that you have to pay and then because it is a sponsored ad, people will automatically see it atop their web browsers. This one gives you a lower cost when it comes to marketing. So the next digital marketing strategy is search engine marketing. So this is quite different from search engine optimization. Don't forget that we said that for search engine optimization, it gives you organic traffic, meaning traffic that you don't pay for. Okay. But search engine marketing basically refers to paid advertising on search engines, okay, commonly through Google Ads. So this is how this works. So marketers will pay for these placements on Google Ads. So when someone searches for anything that is relevant or related to their website or the services or products they offer, because they've paid for it, their website always appears at top before those who uses the search engine optimizations website are seen. So you realize that more often than not, when you are searching for something on the internet, say you search for restaurants near you, you will see that sometimes, most scenarios, the first website that will appear, they will write sponsored ad. So meaning that even though that website may not be a restaurant near you as you searched for, but because they've paid for that placement and you use a keyword that is related to what they offer, like restaurant, automatically because they've paid for that placement, their website shows at top before the website near you will even display. Okay, so the benefit of search engine marketing is that it offers a more immediate visibility for searches. Okay, it gives you immediate visibility because you are paying for your search to be placed at top. Okay, so this model or this strategy of search engine marketing works on a pay-per-click model where it is only when people click on your ad that you have to pay Google Ads. Okay, so that's how it works. So the third digital marketing strategy is social media marketing. So social media marketing means utilizing social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok, among other social media platforms to promote your brand, okay, and also engage with targeted audience. So for social media marketing, you have to create content such as stories, videos, posts, okay, to be shared with your targeted audience. So in social media marketing, you have to make sure that one, you create engaging content, okay, tailored for each platform. The various social media platforms and how you should tailor your content. So if it is a TikTok that you are using to promote your brand, make sure that it's a short video, okay, and so on and so forth. Make sure that the content is tailored or is suitable to the needs of each social media platform. Also interact with your followers, respond to comments, and also address concerns of followers. Okay. And then utilize Facebook and Instagram ads. So this helps you to get more targeted reach because you are paying for, people are more likely to see your brand or your Facebook page because you are paying for that placement. So people, if you utilize Instagram ads and Facebook ads, people are more likely to see your page on their stories or on their walls, okay, or on their feeds. So make sure you utilize that. And also partner with influencers. Influencers can help you get wide visibility and exposure. You have the popular influencers, um Senior Man Leila, Ben South, Patapaa. Okay, so Patapaa is even not, he's non-existent, so he is not an influencer, and also Chini Jonah. So partnering with influencers is another effective way for social media marketing. The benefits are that it helps you to build brand awareness and also loyalty because you are constantly creating content, engaging with your followers, they are liking and they are sharing. They build You are able to build brand awareness. More people get aware of your brand and it also helps to drive traffic. Okay. So with social media platforms, you can insert links which can direct people to your website. Okay. So those are the benefits of social media marketing. Then the fourth strategy is content marketing. Means creating and sharing valuable and relevant content. So content marketing is not focusing on just advertising your product. Okay. you create content that is valuable and relevant to your target audience. It can be in the form of a podcast where you share success stories of customers. It can be an article that gives more details about your product, and also not basically advertising all the time, because people get tired of overt advertising. So with content creating, you are able to share relevant content or content that resonates with your target audience. Okay. Can also be in the form of videos that is used to engage with your targeted audience. So content marketing helps to build trust and also in your brand. Because if people find the content you create useful, they are more likely to keep your brand in mind. So whenever they are making a purchase, they will consider your brand. Okay. So make sure that with content marketing, provide useful or entertaining content. Okay. For content provide information and entertainment. So it's not always that it's advertising. So content marketing is effective for providing useful and entertaining content. Okay. And also align the content with your brand niche. Make sure that the content that you are creating is related to what you offer. More often than not, most businesses, because they want to create content, even the kind of influencers they partner with does not relate with the product they are selling. You look at Kivo Gari, for instance, using Mohammed Kudus to create content to promote their product. And what has Kudus, a footballer, has to do with Pepe, Gary, and all that? Okay. But when you look at Cristiano Ronaldo promoting Herbalife, that is more like it because he's an athlete. So Herbalife is a nutritious food supplement for athletes. Okay. So make sure that content is in alignment with your brand niche. Okay. And then use visuals. Use visuals. It can be short videos or images. It doesn't always have to be articles all the time because people normally find it boring reading lengthy articles. So using visuals is also crucial. Benefit is that content marketing helps to build trust and authority. Okay. So these are the 4 strategies of digital marketing. So we'll move on to e-commerce platforms. Now we are going to look at the ecosystem of e-commerce. So the third one is m-commerce. And m-commerce refers to buying and selling using mobile devices. Okay. If you want to talk of m-commerce, it's fundamentally tied to mobile money because when you buy or when you conduct buying and selling using your mobile device like your smartphone, payment is often done using mobile money. Okay. So when we talk of m-commerce, we often tie it to mobile money. Okay. And m-commerce is different from e-commerce because we say that e-commerce means buying and selling online. Okay. But m-commerce means buying and selling using mobile devices. Even though mobile devices have access to the internet, and when you are using them to conduct this buying and selling, one might think that you always use internet connection. It's not always so. With m-commerce, you can use SMS marketing where the buying and selling is through SMS. Okay. Or it can even be through the USSD system where you enter a short code and you're able to transact. Okay, because there are people that they have short codes that you just enter that short code and then you're able to conduct business with them. Okay. So m-commerce is more specific. It refers to buying and selling using your mobile device. Okay. And then it can be in the form of the channels you use for doing that, where payment is done through mobile money, and also where you use the USSD platform where you can enter a short code and then you can choose from a wide range of products or services offered. Then you can proceed to making your payment through Momo or even through SMS. Okay, so that is m-commerce. It's more specific, unlike e-commerce, which is widely broad. Okay. So now the last segment of this screencast is to look at um, ways of analyzing data in digital marketing. So after you've used the various strategies of digital marketing, being it search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, and even through the various global platforms, local platforms, and the m-commerce. How do you analyze the data to see how effective your strategies have been? So for analyzing or for data analytics in digital marketing, we have two ways. We have the website analytics or the web analytics, and we have the social media and advertising analytics. First way of analyzing digital marketing strategies is through web analytics. So this helps you to track website traffic and also user behavior on your website. So with web analytics, the major one is Google Analytics. Okay, this is the major one when we talk about web analytics. We often tie it to Google Analytics. So it helps you to know even the number of people that visited your website. How long did they stay on the website? What portion of the website or which segment of the website did they visit? How long did they stay on that website? And even the kind of activities they undertook. Did they even make any purchase? Did they make a comment? Web analytics help you to track all these things, because with the insights from all this data, marketers have the benefit of what? Understanding their audience. So if the data shows that more people visited your website during June to July, then you might want to ask yourself, the products you offer, are they related to the seasons? If it is, then you know what to do. If the number of people who visited are more from the francophone countries, it helps the marketer to also adjust strategies such as creating even website content or even giving the opportunity for people to view the content in French if the website does not offer that option. So basically, web analytics give you a lot of data on the activities or the behavior of customers on your website, which provide a useful insight for you to understand your audience and also effect changes when necessary. The second digital marketing analytics is, so this refers to tools that are metrics, okay, for you to know the post reach. So if you made a post, how many people saw it? What was the visibility of the post? The engagement rate. How many people like the post or your content on the social media platforms? What comments did they make? Is it positive or negative? How many people shared it? The follower growth. What is your followers growth rate during each month? So the social media and advertising analytics give you insight on all these things, and even impressions, especially when it's for advertising. Because impressions gives you the rate at which people even clicked on your ad, okay, and what action they even. So also soon we've come to the end of this screencast. So just a quick recap of what we've done. So we looked at digital marketing and e-commerce, definition of the two. We looked at digital marketing strategies, which are search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, and also content marketing. These are the four digital marketing strategies. Just in case you are asked to explain them, I hope this interaction did you some good. We also looked at the e-commerce ecosystem, that there are three types. We have the local platforms, we have the global platforms, and we have the m-commerce. Okay. And under the local platform, we say that we can even classify them into three models, where we have the marketplace, the classifieds, that they connect buyers and sellers, but then they do not handle transactions. Typical example is Gigi. And then we have the specialized. That is, they focus on a niche of product or services, such as Uber Eats, Bolt Foods, and Glovo, which are food courier services. Okay. And then we also looked at um, data analytics. I think we ended with that, data analytics. So just in case you're asked to explain the two types, we have the web analytics and the social media and advertiser analytics. We did say that the web analytics is synonymous to Google Analytics, and then the social media analytics and advertiser analytics. Under that, we have Facebook Insights, Facebook Analytics, and then we have Google Ads, among others. Thank you for your time and see you in the next one.